I wonder if we will see the warden. Seems like a long shot. Yeah, exactly, Pancho. Not to just any objective. The closing of a rift. More specifically. Because that is the categorical imperative of an inquisitor, I think. That's why the Inquisition was formed, why the Inquisitor was first released from captivity, from custody. Because he can close drift, or she in this case can close drifts. That is the purpose of the Inquisition, to save the world from that threat. If a dragon defends a rift, then it is actively stopping me from fulfilling my... What is it that the French call it? Raison d'être or something like that. My reason for existing. And who wants that?
Inquisition.
Ooh!
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Darth, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
And that's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
No, but I've seen several rifts that are in dragon territory. I've just avoided them. But once the last mission is more or less the only option I have, then we shall do what? We shall try to close all the rifts before confronting Corypheus. That should weaken his powers, who knows? I'm not sure the rifts and himself are connected, but at the earliest it will make me stronger. Improving morale, Commander. Everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk around the dinner table has become more lively. Supplies in the approach are limited, but I swear that man can cook anything from nothing. One night he managed to produce fish and egg pie. Haven't had one of those since Starkhaven. Sometimes the smallest things remind you what you are fighting to protect. Captain Rylan. Inquisitor, a freshwater source has been located in the western approach. However, a territorial wyvern also claims the area, and the pair of scouts who discovered it were no match for the beast on their own. I'm afraid one of the men was injured in the attack. The wyvern will need to be removed from the area if the outpost wishes to have safe access to water. Okay. Find the source of Darkspawn, crossing the sulfur pits, or what? How do I go to Adamant Fortress? Well, let's suspend the power and open those two locations. Doesn't really... Ah, here lies the abyss. This is it. Hello, Insanity, how are you? Yeah, Dalish terrorist for sure. Okay, Inquisitor, we have received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffon Wing Keep. According to the locals, the mine is still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attack made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep? It should add consider to our income in the future, why not?
To work?
Well, I hope you have a very good night, Insanity. I hope I can go to your stream as well one of these days. I'm usually pretty busy. Well, late at night. You know what, let's do a main quest. It's long overdue. I will explore these two places after I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm extremely overpowered for this. Amman Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent, but stupid as hell, to prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach the defenses.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
Okay, so what are the bad news?
And the bad news?
Yeah.
Arimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Well, then they are truly raising a big army. If we that have soldiers and the support of several nobles cannot field more people than they do. Yeah, let's ask. Prepare for a battle. Well, I think I'm already Yeah, another way would not weaken the Inquisition so much. What they are proposing is, in fact, throwing a lot of lives away so I can make it through.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Well, last time I entered one of these one of these missions, I almost died, but now I'm extremely overpowered, so let's do it. And I should level up at least my companions before long. You know what would be a disaster if I had to fight the dragon?
Pull back! They're through! All right. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Whatever it takes, Cullen. If we lose here, we lose everything.
Understood, Inquisitor. Warden Loghain will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Okay. First order of business then is getting up there. Shit!
Hold the line!
Well, they've managed to make this feel like a true war. Or a battle, I would say. Just like the reverse of Ostagar, you could say. Okay, inscription upon a trebuchet stone, inflowing in the formal script. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Addendum underneath, painted quickly and sloppily. Stick this up your taint, blighty. Okay, let's save these guys.
Can't you see? This is madness! They're enslaved! Keep your distance!
Ah, shit.
Fool, Sheriff! I just saved your life! Why should I trust you, Loghain? You're a traitor to the Wardens. Chlorel called for your death.
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Never! Wardens, attack!
Yeah, no quarter for the Wardens. Amazingly, Heinian lost a sliver of health. How is that possible? Okay, then I have to go up to the battlements or something. I think they said I should. I don't see how. Hello, Commander Spike, how are you? Okay, we move forward then. Don't see any way up. Which means we go into the keep. Well, that's the way up. As I've said many times before, I'm going to hijack Corypheus's plan. If Corypheus feels the Wardens need to be destroyed, eradicated, then I will do it as well. I will either pledge to the Inquisition or they will die.
Clear the land. Our forces need a way up. Dead. one.
What's the nightmare? Yeah, I would say Cassandra is performing extremely well. Ooh, let's save, you know. I hadn't saved for a while. Nor supply cash. I don't know if I haven't even lost a single bit of health. Holy Jesus!
Blood mages.
That's Hawk, great. I need to save her fucking ass.
Always a pleasure. Resistance is heavier than we'd hoped. I need a path to the center of the fortress. I'll see if I can get their attention.
Okay, so Hockey's going... yeah, this is our line playthrough. Okay. Well, Logan, are you not going to help me anymore, you fucking bastard? An unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? I can't imagine what they need us for if the mages can summon demons. But Jenner and Kemet disappeared last week right after the rituals started, and nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready. I'm not sure it is safe to talk anymore. I prefer my permadeath now that Ruleset playthroughs to be blind, honestly. Okay, what is this? Could that be downstairs? Okay. Clear the 3 siege points. Well, what the hell? Where could the other one be? Well, I'm sure this is not the way to the main quest.
Dropped as many of them as I could.
Our forces are taking heavy losses against the demons, but we will hold, Inquisitor. The Warden Commander should be just ahead. Our scouts say she has a host of wardens and demons with her.
Sense of luck. This will only end.
Commander Cullen will hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Okay, I'm going back because they said the main bad guy or deluded fool is just ahead. So yeah, this is the furthest I've gone into a game. Shit! Okay, nothing I can do now. Nothing to do now. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. Okay, let me see. I've gotten a few things that could be useful. Okay. Yeah, this shield looks interesting. Okay. Turns out it isn't. But that 5 constitution amulet is an improvement for someone, I'm sure of it. %20 magic defense. Isn't that great? She has 5 willpower. She has 10 cunning, 5 magic, 5 magic. Okay, let's switch one of the magic. I prefer Constitution to magic. Let's give her more magic. More constitution. Whatever. 2 people need to be alive at all times. My mage and the tank.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Are we going to parley or what? I don't give a shit, I'm going to kill them all. They all die. Fucking humans. They are all corrupt. And they need to die now.
It's done, Clarel. There will be no ritual and no demon army.
Then the Blight rises with no Wardens left to stop it! And the whole world dies! Is that what you want? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he takes your mage's minds for his real master, Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Yeah, she's too far gone now, usually. Now I remember what I was going to say. This is like the DLC Warden's Keep, whatever it was.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I betrayed the Wardens once and it cost me everything. Are you mad enough to think I'd do it again?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
No, as I've said, I'll kill them all. I will not help fight the demon army. Oh, isn't this great? Can I truly convince her? She seems too far gone. But the game seems to be giving me one shot. At trying to talk them off, and this seems horrible, truly. In the end, they will still be my prisoners, and I can execute them all. But in this particular situation, I am heavily outnumbered, facing who knows what demon is going to come through. I would prefer they die helping me than by my hand. And then the army outside. the army outside can capture these people, because we're winning the battle, the overall battle, but we're just the spearhead in the middle of enemies. Yeah, I think let's try to persuade her one last time. If not, I'll gladly kill them all. And I might, in the end, kill them all once they are prisoners. And there is something else one need to think, or there is something else I need to think. Corypheus is a fucking darkspawn that behaves like an archdemon. He can survive by tainting people. If he's not killed by a Grey Warden, or maybe that's what's going on. So I would definitely need Grey Wardens. Don't trust them. Yeah, Commander. Now, Poncho, I don't think a mass execution is a good idea in the long run. What that guy said was true. If we kill these people, the only warden we have left is Logain himself. And Blackwall. That's 2 chances. Only 2 chances to kill Corypheus. If we can capture all these people, we'll have hundreds of Grey Wardens to throw at Corypheus and his dragon. I think that is something we must consider. We are fighting Darkspawn in the overall scheme of things, because Corypheus is Darkspawn himself. Let's see if we can convince this guy. Mass execution delay, yeah.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the Blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven and Hunterfell, at Aesley and Denerim. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Fuck me. Well, I might go do something.
Clarel.
Well, at least the dragon is not attacking. Where the hell is it? Aren't I glad? Look at that! It is a portal, holy shit. There is something behind it. Motherfuckers, if I have to fight that dragon, well, at least I have everything at my disposal. This is horrible. Shit. And I don't know what that mage was thinking. Bringing an archdemon won't gain him the sympathy of anyone. Shit. That old girl can run. Shit. Shit, that fucking thing hits hard. I am at a distinct disadvantage here.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
Why not kill him? Torture won't solve anything. That guy has something up his sleeve.
A new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Holy shit. shit. Well, that was unexpected. At least I didn't have to fight the dragon. That's a plus. Although he seemed, well, his leg seemed relatively easy to kill. Yeah, mates. I agree. That dragon was extremely weak. Well, isn't this something? The Fade is a place. So the chant of light once again confirmed as at least partially true. Well, if I'm alone, this is going to be horrible.
What happened?
Ah, thank God.
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
I would say it's terrifying. What the hell? What if we're in the realm of some demon? Well, if anyone knows the fate, it must be him. So let's... yeah. Let's see if we can gently remind him this is a dangerous situation.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Yeah, this does look suspiciously like the beginning cutscene. Yeah, Monty, we are in our own retreat in the Fade. And yeah, definitely some sort of ecstasy demon must control this land, because this is crazy. The mushroom demon, yeah, Poncho. Solus, obviously, this is his dream. Well, not really. His dream is to merge reality with the Fate, which to some extent is what's going on. As I've said, we can never show weakness when talking about anything related to how we miraculously survived the conclave. So...
I don't remember what it was like last time I was here. Right now, I'm more concerned with getting out safely.
That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others. Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In the real world, the rift producing the demons was nearby in the main hall. Can we return to the world through that?
Let's find out. There. Let's go.
Looks like a wasteland. Not a wasteland, an industrial waste.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
It's not a friggin' stroll. Shut it, or things will find us.
Calm yourself, child. Hostile emotions only draw the demons more quickly.
Shit. Any advice? Kill all the demons. Yeah, let's kill all the demons from here. Ah, shit. Supply cache, perfect. Shouldn't have used that regeneration potion. And at least we are more than the usual 4. Well, this is odd. It seems more people than just us have made it through the Fade. To the Fade, I mean. A plea for the warrior to the spirits. The wolves are our allies. In the old days, before Andraste, before the Maker, we knew this to be so, but man grew tired of the chase, the hunt. The truth of fang and steel and blood. The man put seeds in the ground, tended cattle and chickens, and built fences to keep the wolves away. Man bred hounds that would heel and sit and obey, and told himself that the hounds were just as good. Now the Darkspawn come again. They break our fences, kill our cattle and chickens, burn our crops. Our dogs cower with tails between their legs, or if they fight, they fall to the poison of Darkspawn blood. We are dying, and I am unshaped by my cowardice. The ways of man and hound are not enough. I come to you, spirits of the old forest, I who built fences, I who came with fire and steel to drive you away. I come to you because fear has made my arms weak. I ask you for unforgiving rage to make them strong again. Kill the hound in my heart and grow strong from the meat of its bones. In its place, give me the wolf. What's caught in the bloody ripples of an ancient water in the Fade somehow remembered. Okay. Fears of the Dreamers. The Pilgrim. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help at the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountain shook and fell and buried me, alone in the darkness, my legs crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Like my final hours, let me go to a Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me. So all these people are
We should search the area.
actually victims of the explosion at the conclave, huh? Raise the candle. Okay. Huh! I can collect the spirits. Yeah, this looks nothing like the Fade of any other Dragon Age game. was stupid as fuck. Okay, walking the Fade, frozen moments. I once studied the Fade as a scholar, dissecting it as a child might a rat or a frog. I was young and craved the power conquering the Fade could bring. I tried in vain to chart its paths. And when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the fate's very nature. How does one pin down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might travel always the same course from conception to completion? Only when I let go of my desires and humbled myself was the fate opened to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to guide me, my lanterns in the darkness. At their command the paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water but memories drawn from the minds of dreamers. I drifted through frozen moments like paintings, perfect in each detail. As I explored this impossible realm, the spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fate, one cannot seek to master it. The Fate is the master, the teacher. We are merely apprentices. Writings of Magister Callistus of Taraevin, known to some as Callistus the Fate touched in the head. Yeah, everyone has full guard. Well, you always see the right side, Commander? I really need to regain her focus. Somehow. Well, isn't this an illusion? I wonder who's gaining that magic. If it is my character or Cassandra. Because Cassandra won't gain much from magic. You know what? Let's check. This is an interesting question. 10 magic. No, that's her. The least she has. That's what everyone has. Okay. Alright, up the stairs. Oh. What the hell is that?
Impossible.
That must be a divine, isn't
I
it?
greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
What the hell? What if she's a demon? Why is she alive?
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
Of course.
Can't be the Divine. It's most likely a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
Well, that blows my core. This is a very good question, actually. Try trust this woman. Or whatever she is. What I find suspicious is that this place was crawling with demons. How could she survive if she was actually a divine? Prayers obviously wouldn't work, because the Maker doesn't exist. So she either made a deal with the demons or she is evil. But if I ask this, she will definitely deflect. Just like she did not a moment ago with Hawk there. The other problem is either one of these two options blows my carefully preserved core that I've been so confident about being the Herald of Andraste. Any of these two admit I don't know what the hell I'm talking about and I've been lying all along. So I actually need to go with 3, so I don't reveal that fact, I hope.
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? It's work.
And perhaps I owe this nightmare a visit.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Shit. I wonder what the hell is that thing. Alright, can I kill it? I will wager yes. How do we get home? Well, I have already admitted I don't know what is going on at this particular point in time. So, given what Spike, I think, said, someone said, I don't remember, we're going to fight the demon, obviously. That's how we get home.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
What? Shit. Okay, but sadly I need to leave it here. That's the divine. I won't believe that's the divine. Cannot be.
We cannot tarry long.
But you know what? Let's ask. And I'll end the cast right after we talk to her. Tomorrow we shall collect the memories.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
I can agree with that.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
Recover your memories to learn how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
Okay.
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
Great.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Okay, shit. I like this option, but I'm afraid of the answer. What if the demon here says, just because you were convenient, just because you were around, an anointed one is not chosen at random. This is out of the question, so let's go with number whatever this is.
I was meant to become the Inquisitor.
But what is the Inquisitor? And how will she change the world? You believe in your purpose, and that is good. That is your power.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and a nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
Okay.
We should keep moving.
Well, this is really interesting, I have to say. But sadly, I have to go. This is great. At least they explained the mark in no uncertain terms. And why Corypheus wants it so badly. But sadly, that's it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow, when we shall recover memories and fight the nightmare. But yeah, this is proving to be a very interesting turn of events. The fate is real, and it seems like the elves, the ancient elves, knew how to traverse these locations. And somehow Corypheus knows about that. Until then, long live Arlathan. Goodbye.